I remember going to Catholic philosopher Peter Kreeft at Boston College to interview him about pain and suffering for my book, The Case for Faith. There's no question that the existence of evil is one argument against God, he told me. But in one of my books, he said, I summarized 20 arguments that point persuasively in the other direction, in favor of the existence of God. Atheists must answer all 20 arguments. Theists must only answer one. Well, I agree that the evidence of science and history build a powerful case for God's existence. At the same time, though, I can really understand when people undergo emotional or physical pain and begin to question whether God is really there for them. Personally, I believe that the classic Christian response to pain and suffering really does make sense. The only way God could allow us to experience love, which is the greatest value in the universe, is if He also gave us free will so that we could choose whether or not to love God and love other people. Love must involve a choice. Unfortunately, we've abused our freedom of choice by hurting each other, and that's where most of the world's suffering has come from. Christian theology also provides an answer for the natural disasters that cause so much harm. As Cliff Connectley put it, when we human beings told God to shove off, He partially honored our request. The result? Creation was marred. We no longer live in the world as it was originally designed. Of course, all of this is just an intellectual response. And yet, Christianity offers so much more. Because God Himself set aside His exemption from pain and entered into human history, where He endured humiliation and rejection and torture and death. Our sufferings become more manageable in light of this, said British pastor John Stott. There is still a question mark against human suffering, he said, but over it we boldly stamp another mark, the cross, which symbolizes divine suffering. For Stott, and for me too, belief in God would be repugnant if it weren't for the cross. In the real world of pain, Stott said, how could one worship a God who was immune to it?